Hey there, welcome to my channel. Today's big question: where did the word homeboy come from? And if you want more word-related content, stick around till the end of this video, because I have a few suggestions for you. The exact origin of the word homeboy is tough to pin down, but we do have a few theories, and they all seem pretty plausible. The earliest documented use of homeboy can be found in 1920s Harlem, New York. It appeared first as a nickname for a local baseball team, the New York Black Yankees. They were so named because they were a black team playing at a field called Polo Grounds, which was technically part of Harlem but was also home to the New York Yankees. So the Black Yankees became the Homeboys. But that's not all. There was already a pre-existing culture of black players being called homeboys or home kinfolk while playing baseball in the South. Its usage stretched back to the early 19th century, maybe even earlier, and it seems to have originated with African American vernacular. At the time, black people who played baseball were often called this to distinguish them from their white counterparts. The exact reason for this distinction isn't entirely clear, but it could have been that the white players were seen as less skilled or more amateur, while the black players were considered the real deal. Or maybe it was just a way to rally the black community behind their own and show solidarity. Either way, this usage made its way up to Harlem and became popular among the black elite there. By the 1920s, black newspapers and magazines began to use homeboy as a positive term to describe a person who grew up in Harlem and was considered cool, stylish, and confident. This is where the term started to take on a new meaning beyond just baseball. However, it still carried some of its earlier connotations about being a skilled player. Like when jazz musician Fats Waller referred to boxer Jack Johnson as the homeboy from Houston in a song. As the decades passed, the meaning of homeboy started to shift. By the 1960s, it was used more commonly as a term of endearment or familiarity among black Americans, kind of like saying my man. It didn't matter if you were actually from the same hometown. If you were black and knew how to dress, talk, and act right, then you were a homeboy. This usage then leaked out into mainstream America and took on a life of its own. By the 1980s, homeboy had become a hip-hop staple. Rappers like Curtis Blow, Grandmaster Flash, and Run DMC were spitting knowledge flows while rocking Adidas and Kangol hats and shouting out their homeboys. In the rap community, homeboy took on a more literal meaning again, referring specifically to someone you grew up with. In recent years, the term has expanded to refer to anyone who shares your ethnicity or culture, regardless of whether or not you grew up together. For example, if you're Mexican American, you might refer to another Mexican American as your homeboy, even if you don't know them personally. So that's the story of homeboy, a word that started out as a way to describe black baseball players, then became a term of endearment and respect within the black community, then leaked out into mainstream America and evolved into a hip-hop classic. If you liked this video, you might like some of my others. How did we go from wicked pissa to wicked awesome? What's the origin of the word radical? Why do we say that's dope? Click on the links to find out. And don't forget to subscribe and leave a like if you want to see more videos like these. I'll see you next time on my channel.